Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and I've been getting a lot of requests to make more running videos. So I have some tips about running. I'm not sure exactly where everybody's at. Some people are beginners, some people just want to improve. I could basically help you with both. I don't know what kind of running tips you'd like, but I suggest that when you're starting out, to just go really, really slowly. You're not in a rush. There's no race going on. You just need to get strength, and your body needs to feel this certain threshold, and it needs to know exactly how long you're going to go. So I would suggest go 1 or 2 blocks, and then increase it by a half a block. And by a block, I mean from one end to the street to the next. And nothing crazy. I mean, running is serious. You don't want to get injured too early. If you get injured, then you'll never really heal those injuries, and you're never going to be able to get the full range of motion that you want. Any other exercises to do while you're starting out as a runner? Well, if you're just running for the sake of running and you're just really just getting started, then of course you can do other exercises. But if you're training for a marathon, let's say, and now I just jumped all the way to a marathon. But if you're if you're running and training for a marathon, I don't suggest doing too many other exercises. I know people like to cross train, but if you want to get really good at something, you have to keep doing that something. And you're gonna have, unless you have tons of time in the day, which it's very rare, you can't get in all those miles. And I suggest for a marathon, anybody training for a marathon has to get in over a certain amount of miles to actually do well in a marathon. I believe in mileage. Just keep pounding the pavement and keep going. Your body will get used to certain miles, and then 26 miles won't even look like that much anymore. I suggest doing, if you really want to be good in a marathon, 70 miles per week is a great place to go. 70 to 80 miles a week. If you want to get really good, you do 100 to 110 miles a week. But I know that's asking a lot of your body even, but that's basically what would make you a very good runner. So I do believe in slow and long. Slow and long will get you stronger. And then when you're ready, and then when you start losing more weight from those long, slow runs, you will be able to do speed. And speed will be your friend when it comes to racing and also weight loss, because speed definitely gets the weight off. But I don't suggest doing speed until you're ready. And I mean good and ready. I'm not even doing speed now. I will pick the pace up a little bit if there's somebody like competing with me, like a silent competition, like what happened to me yesterday. There was a woman that was running and she ran past me, and then all of a sudden I lit the fire under my butt and I started running faster, and she started running faster, and then it was like this little competition going on, but it was an unspoken one. And that's okay. That's okay. I did a 10-mile run. I wasn't about to go full force, but it was already I think I was in my 6th mile already when that was happening. So, you got to be smart. You have a certain amount to go. Water is key. I will not, if my water bottle's up and I have no more water, I am done running. I am not going to keep going running without water nearby, without knowing I'm having water soon. If I know there's a water fountain coming up and I know for sure there's water in it, I will drink my last bit of water and wait a little bit. That's fine. I wouldn't go more than a mile without water. Without my last drop of water. I would not do that. It's not smart. Bring money with you. You can always get water from a restaurant or wherever, or a deli nearby. There's always some place. There's a convenience store, I'm sure. If not, if you're going to a hiking area, a trail area where there's no water, bring tons of water and put them on the trails. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but I don't care. It is key and essential to have water while you run. Dates are a good idea if you're going past an hour, hour and a half. I haven't been doing more than an hour and a half run, so I don't really need to bring dates. But if I were going for 2 hours, you bet your ass I would bring dates with me. And water would be a definite. I would have at least 4 bottles of water on a 2-hour run. And I'm saying that in like any weather. I'm not even kidding. Like even in cold weather, people don't drink as much, but then they run into problems later. I had a very bad dehydration situation happen to me many times. I did not know what it was. It happened to be dehydration. I will never be a hero again and not go without water. I think it's very, very, it's not a good move, okay? You get my point. So, run slowly, run long. If you're first starting out, do a block, do 2 blocks, increase it by half a block a day, and I mean a day you can. If you're running ultra marathons, and now we just jumped to ultra marathons. If you're running an ultra marathon, daily doubles would be good, morning and night, 10 miles each run, 10 miles in the morning, maybe 5 miles at night. But you got to increase it, and then you got to have one long day of long running. So this is a good training schedule, and you want to aim for 120 miles per week. That's if you're doing a 100K race or a 50-mile race. I'm not going to get to the 100-mile races because that's just out of my league right now. I'm sure I can do it, but that's not my point. My point is I'm going to tell you what I know for sure. And what I know for sure is a 100K race and a 50-mile race. And I did well in both of those, and because I did the work. I did the work, and I did nothing else except for run. Did I get injured? Yeah, I did. I was racing every week also. I was racing fast half marathons and PRing, getting personal best, and I just, I did something to my body where I had a stress fracture in my pelvis, and, you pay for those things. You pay. Yeah, I'm not happy about that, but it's an experience, and I would not take away those experiences of my running. I would definitely do it again. So these are my thoughts, my tips on running. I hope you get something out of it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.